Hi everyone, it's Meredith here, and I'm here today with our wrap-up video for the July 2025 Sunny Escapes kits. So I used the Essentials kit and the Limitless kit to create all these pages, and I'm going to show you what I created. I'm going to show you what I have left over from my kit, which is kind of crazy, and then I will tell you what I plan on doing with that and how I'm going to store it. So I have a process video for every single one of these layouts that I'm about to show you. So I think I'll just start. This was the first layout that I made. I'm going to set these off to the side actually and move them over as I'm going. Okay, the first layout I made is just a 3-photo layout with a little mixed media background. And then I will link the playlist for all of these process videos. You can find them on the playlist, and I will link that in the description of this video. So I made this one, and I used one of our cut files and backed it, and I was able to fit 4 pictures on that one. I was pretty happy about that. And then I made this one, again, a little bit more of the mixed media. This month's kit came with the Distress Oxide Uncharted Mariner spray, and so that's what I used for a lot of this background mixed media. Okay, and then I made this one, okay, with 2 pictures. And again, I've got mixed media on that page. I've got mixed media on this page. I wanted to show how to use this a lot, so I used it on a lot of my layouts, and then I splattered it as well. And then I love this one, the shaker box in there with the sequin mix, the rock climbing page, and then another water page. And it was easy for me to use this kit lent itself to travel and beach and pool pictures, so it was really easy for me to use the blue mist on a lot of pages, which that was the point why I added it to the kit. And then this last one was a double pager. Okay, so I was able to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 pictures on that one. Okay, so those are the layouts that I made this month. In my Style Your Scraps video, I made a few more things. First, I made this background paper that is kind of ready to go to be the background of a layout. And I made these little faux stitched Polaroid frames. And I did all of this on video on the Style Your Scraps video, so that will be in the playlist linked as well. And then I made these I embellished these cute little bags that are good for putting memorabilia in from trips or such. So that was all in the Style Your Scraps video. And let me show you what is left from our kit and what I plan on doing with all those pieces. Okay guys, so I have 2 sticker sheets that are halfway used that are left. So obviously I'm going to keep those with the kit. I kept my packaging in case I needed some of it, especially for my alphabet stickers, because I can't stand not having that in packaging. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the alphabet stickers back in the packaging they came in. I used quite a few of them, but there's still plenty left to make more titles, and I'm gonna keep them stored with the kit. There is hardly any leftover paper at all. I want to use these. I showed in the end of my Style Your Scraps video my idea for using those few pieces. And then this is all cardstock that I pulled from my stash. So this is literally all the paper that I have left from this entire kit. I used every last little piece almost. So I am going to store this with all of my embellishments. And as you can imagine, I'm gonna have to add some more paper to really make this kit be able to use the end pieces of this. So I happen to have a piece of the paper that some of you got in your kit. We were having some supply issue problems. So some of you got this paper and some of you got the paper that I used all month long, but I didn't want to use both of them in my videos all month in case you're following along, because no one got both papers. You know, you either got one or the other. So I'm going to start by adding that paper into the kit and my scraps. So, and again, I'm going to have to add some more paper from my stash, just other patterned paper that kind of matches this, in order to make this be really usable for anything in the future. And I don't think I need any more of these. Then I have a lot of little pieces here. So I have a few, not very many, of the puffy stickers, or the foam stickers from Simple Stories. There are not very many. They're all cut apart. It used to be on a big giant carrier sheet, but I cut them all apart. I've got a few pieces of ephemera. I personally do not like these little push pin ephemera pieces. I just don't like them. So I'm gonna throw away the pieces that I don't like because there's no need for me to save things. I don't like these pretend paper clips either. I would rather just use a real paper clip on my layout. So all of these I'm going to save as well, the rest of the ephemera pieces that I like. Then I've got a few puffy stickers. There's kind of a lot of puffy stickers. I guess I didn't turn to them very often while I was making my layouts. So I have quite a few puffy stickers from the Vicky Booten 49 and Market puffy stickers left. So I'll use those. I think I'm gonna have to cut this down in order to make it fit in my little bags. And this is getting so thick, I'm probably gonna need 2 little bags to make everything fit. I've got a bunch of acrylics left that I didn't use this month, so I'll just slide those in. They'll be here ready for when I'm ready to use this kit next. I've just got a few of my little seashells left and a few of my little enamel dots and one last little tiny charm of a oops, I'm making a mess here. Palm tree charm. Okay, I'm gonna keep my color swatch with this because when I do pull out this kit to work with it next, I will already know what colors of ink coordinate with it. I have all this packaging left, but I'm just gonna save that in my little caddy so I can use it next month if I need to. I do have one, the summer cut that I didn't use. Let's see what else is in here. I know there's more. It's just a matter of getting to it. I have a little scrap of the twill, but I'm not gonna stick that little tiny scrap in there. These are all stamps. This is the packaging to the Vicky Booten puffy stickers. I'm just gonna keep it in case I need to use it like a patterned paper. I've got my little sequins and my flat back pearls and my trim that I didn't use all of. Okay, I will store these in my stash with all my sequins. I will store this in my stash with my sprays. I don't keep it in my kit when I store it. So I've got all of this, and then I can come in and add all of the little goodies that I made and Style Your Scraps. I'm just gonna slide them right into these embellishment bags because these are embellishments too for when I pull this out to work with it. And then my background paper that I created. So that is one piece of patterned paper that I already have in this kit as well. Now, I know somewhere that I had already pulled another set of pictures because I had 9 sets of pictures this month. So I already have pictures with a few coordinating embellishments that I want to use for them. I'm going to put them in this kit too. And I also have my sandcastle cut that I never used. So I'm going to go ahead. In my stash, I have a binder, like a 3-ring binder where I store my pre-cut paper cuts. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these both into my 3-ring binder, but to keep this protected, I'm just gonna put it in here for now. So I'm not gonna store those with my kit. I'm gonna put them in my binder. And this is all gonna be ready for me to grab the next time I go to a crop. I go to crops here in Tucson every so often, and I can just grab this, and it already has 1 set of pictures and tons of embellishments, and I know I don't even have to think about it when I'm packing for the crop. I'll just grab this and work on it and finish it up. Because honestly, as I say, every single month, I'm tired of working with this kit right now, and I don't feel like scrapbooking that last set of pictures. But I will store this back in the bag that my kit came in, and then it will just be ready to go. I'll store it in my little bin that I have of kits that have pictures already in them to take to a crop. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will be back here on July 31st at about 7:45 p.m. I will show you the unboxing of our August 2025 kits, which are called Wild and Free, and I'm super excited to start working with those. It's a totally different vibe than this kit, still nice and masculine, but a totally different vibe. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. I'll see you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching.